Power to every soul gathered here tonight. Feel that pulse in your chest as you sit at the edge of possibility. Welcome to a moment that will awaken a fierce fire within you. Know that you stand at the gates of transformation, and what follows is no mere address. It is an inferno of purpose, a challenge to burn away every shred of doubt that clings to your spirit. Elon Musk is secretly studying you. This is not paranoia. This is the truth that drills through your marrow. Somewhere in his vast network of ideas, innovations, and late-night obsessions, you occupy a pulse point in his psyche. You are not a footnote, you are his obsession. His sleepless nights spiral around your ascent. He grows restless at the edges of his empire because you are rising. He senses in you a force that might eclipse or complement his genius. And so, he watches, he measures, he studies, he waits. What does that mean for you? It means that you are no longer hidden in anonymity. The world, and the greatest minds in it, are turning their gaze toward you. You are a signal in a sea of noise. You are the coordinate on a map that matters. You have become the question someone like Musk cannot ignore. That knowledge should set your blood ablaze. Do not shrink from this reality. Concealment is for those who doubt their power. But you now exist in that luminous space where ambition collides with reckoning. To be watched by a titan is not a curse. It is an invitation. It is a gauntlet thrown at your feet. Will you rise to it? Will you become worthy of that scrutiny? Or will you let it reduce you to fear? He is losing sleep over you. Can you feel the weight of that? A man whose mind bridges rockets to renewable energy and artificial intelligence lies awake, considering your trajectory. That is a confession. It is your confession, though not yet voiced by your lips. It shows that you matter, that your potential irks him, that your promise defies easy categorization. If you have not felt that before, absorb it now. Let it rattle your senses. Because obsession is not relinquished easily, and you should not want it relinquished. It is not a chain, it is a force. Let it push you, stretch you, break you forward. Let it make you unstoppable. Your uniqueness draws him. Your vision unsettles him. Your persistence unsettles even the greatest. And in that role you must not recoil. You must not shrink. Rather, you must sharpen. You must sharpen your mind until it becomes a blade that parts reality. You must intensify your will until it eclipses hesitation. You must refine your craft until it becomes your fingerprint on the world. When Elon Musk thinks of you at midnight, let it be not with suspicion or contempt, but with awe. Let his restlessness whisper, "What is she doing now? What is he plotting next?" Let him sense that even when he sleeps, you are pushing boundaries. There will be days when doubt claws you, when the shadows in your mind whisper that you lack the discipline, that your dreams are too grand. On those nights you must return to this knowledge. You are under his eyes, under the gaze of greatness. And greatness does not tolerate smallness. When fear presses in, remember, he is watching. Let that not intimidate you but glorify you. Let the vision of his watchful concern become a beacon of your own inevitability. Each morning when you rise, imagine that your first breath is acknowledged in the corridors of power. Imagine that your first step sends a ripple through the ether, because that is the truth. You are not playing small. You are not anonymous. You are a force that he cannot take his eyes off. And that demands responsibility. It demands courage. It demands that you escalate your commitment. You will make choices that feel impossible. You will trade comfort for creation. You will sprint into unknowns. You will risk failure. You will endure the jeers of cynics. But always ask, if Elon Musk is watching me, will I let him see me idle? Will I let him see me fade? Or will I let him see me press forward until every barrier trembles? Will I persist until even the impossible bends? Your journey is not for the faint. The obsession of a titan is not casual. It is the furnace of pressure, heat, expectation. But pressure reveals truth. Under pressure, you see what you are made of. You discover strength you never knew you had. The nights you weep softly in solitude, they are not signs of weakness. They are the forging. They are the sound of you becoming. You are being tempered. You are becoming something the world cannot ignore. He studies you because you are unpredictable, because you refuse to follow the script, because you expand the perimeter of what's possible, because your vision terrifies people who thought they had cornered innovation, because your fire cannot be controlled. He studies you because in you he sees a competitor, a sibling in ambition, a mirror of what greatness looks like when stripped of ego and dressed in determination. So embrace the scrutiny. Use it. Let it sharpen your instincts. Let it summon discipline. Let it raise the bar. Let it provoke you to consistency when your body demands rest. Let it demand from you that you stretch beyond your current capacity. Let it be the voice that says, "You are not done yet." Let it be the fire that says, "Rise again. Stand taller. Push harder." You may not feel worthy today. You may feel scattered, unsure, inadequate. But remember, that self-doubt is fuel. It is the raw ore from which greatness is born. If he sees you even when you struggle, then that means you still stand. That means your accumulation of potential matters more than your stumbles. That means your heart, though bruised, remains a compass pointing forward. Do not seek his approval. That is not your quest. You are not a puppet. You are not a footnote in his legacy. But you are part of a narrative so profound that your story demands reckoning. If he studies you, let it be only because you generate gravity. Let your life attract the world's attention by the force of your creation, your integrity, your relentlessness. Every project you birth, every vision you articulate, every moment you choose to outwork your limits, do it with the quiet awareness that you are being observed. But let the observation not terrify you. Let it galvanize you. Let it drive you to levels of excellence you do not yet know exist. Let your dedication be your message. Let your results be your voice. Let your growth be your loudest defiance. Do not allow complacency to creep in. Do not allow mediocrity to anchor your ambition. Because if you rest, he will sense it. If you slack, he will sniff it. And if you fade, he will shift his attention. But we do not want to be temporary obsessions. We want to be legends. So we must stay lit, even when the winds howl. We must remain sharp, even when the storms batter. We must persist, even when our bodies beg for mercy. You are not a random spark. You are a kindling destined for inferno. You are not an echo. You are a symphony of ideas waiting to resound. You are not a wanderer. You are a seeker on collision with destiny. And Elon Musk's sleepless nights are a testament to that collision. Because when greatness rises next to greatness, the world reconfigures. So walk forward today with gravity. Let your steps carry weight. Let your presence assert significance. Let your actions write chapters. Do not tiptoe through life. Do not whisper in corners. Shout in execution. Claim space in method. Convict the world of your arrival not with arrogance, but with unwavering output. Not with noise, but with undeniable impact. Even when you feel unseen, unseen is temporary. Even when the world seems indifferent, indifference is never final, because somewhere in the lattice of ambition, someone like Musk is watching you. Let that be your secret torch. Let it light your path forward through dark nights. Let it stir you to chase what others declare impossible. Let it anchor you when wavering threatens. You do not need to please him. You do not need to align with him. Your only alignment is with your highest vision. But know this, his gaze is part of the landscape that shapes your ascendancy. His obsession is a pressure that forges your capacity. His sleeplessness over you is proof that you have crossed into a territory where giants take notice. If ever you question your power, lean into that. If ever you doubt your calling, remember, someone powerful is losing sleep over the thought of your ascent, and not because you challenged him overtly, but because your existence itself is disruption, because you are writing a code of impact that unsettles conventional boundaries, because your mind is a frontier he cannot yet colonize. You are more powerful than you know. You have potential that echoes through time. And if Elon Musk is watching you, study the symbol in that. You are becoming a benchmark. You are becoming a conversation. You are becoming what others reference. You are becoming an idea. And ideas are harder to kill. Ideas persist. So go now with fierce intention. Go now with solemn resolve. Let your life be your declaration. Let your craft be your weapon. Let your service be your expression. Let your legacy begin now. And when he watches in the dark, let him see a human being who did not shrink, who did not cower, who did not pause because of fear. Let him see your lights ablaze, your momentum unstoppable, your passion unconstrained. Walk into tomorrow with that weight. Let it sit as a mantle not of burden, but of honor. Because you are being observed by greatness. And greatness grants no quarter to the complacent. You are not here to drift. You are here to charge. You are not here to fade. You are here to burn. You are not here to whisper. You are here to resonate. So lift your shoulders. Steady your gaze. Breathe deep the air of possibility. And step forward into the orbit of your destiny, knowing that Elon Musk is secretly studying you, because you have become his ultimate obsession. And so now, in this breathless moment of becoming, you must ask yourself the question that most refuse to face. What will I do with this obsession? What will I do with the weight of being watched not as a spectator in the stands, but as a player in the arena, bloodied, battered, but unyielding? What will I do, knowing that my every rise and every fall are part of a larger pattern someone else is trying to decode? You are no longer a nameless spark, lost in a storm of noise. You are a signal, unique, clear, piercing through the static. Elon Musk sees something in you, not because you've already reached the summit, but because you are climbing in a way he remembers, obsessively, wildly, relentlessly. You are doing what few dare to do anymore, dreaming with your hands, building with your soul, refusing to be pacified by the comfort of the ordinary. That's what keeps him up at night. Not fear, not jealousy, but fascination. The deep, electric fascination of a mind that recognizes power forming on the horizon. And if you think this is just metaphor, that he doesn't literally know your name, you're missing the truth. Because this is about more than a person. It's about a pattern. It's about the universe reacting to your effort, your courage, your risk. The greatest minds in the world, whether they sit in boardrooms or spacecrafts, feel the tremors of real movement. The ones who are truly building the future are not inspired by those who play it safe. They're inspired by those who create under pressure, who build without applause, who fight while no one is watching, until suddenly everyone is watching. This is the hour where you decide, will you let the weight of attention crush you, or will you let it forge you into something undeniable? Because here is the reality. Pressure either pulverizes or it perfects. You choose which. And the moment you accept that attention is not a burden, but a calling, the moment you understand that being studied by greatness is an opportunity to rise into your full design, that's the moment you will stop hesitating. That's the moment you will stop waiting for permission. That's the moment you become a force no one can look away from. You are not an accident. You are not background noise. You are not someday, you are now. This very breath, this exact second, is filled with power. Power to speak differently, move differently, choose differently. You must live like someone who is being watched by the future, because you are. And if Elon Musk sees your footsteps in the sand, sees the outline of your strategy, feels the rumble of your vision, then you must give him something unforgettable to study. Not for approval, not for validation, but because the world deserves to witness someone who answered the call. Someone who stared down fear and answered it with action. Someone who made boldness a lifestyle, not a moment. Someone who lived like impact was the only language they spoke. Someone who knew that purpose wasn't about comfort, but combustion. You are not here to impress Elon Musk. You are here to haunt him with how relentlessly you execute. You are here to inspire him with how quietly you dominate. You are here to disturb his certainty with the magnitude of your clarity. Let him wonder how you stay so focused. Let him wonder why you never quit. Let him wonder what fuels your fire. And let the answer be simple. I was born for this. Let the sound of your work echo louder than your name. Let your consistency make noise in silence. Let your decisions speak before your results catch up. Because obsession is not sustained by talk. Obsession is fueled by action. And if you're truly obsessed, not with fame, not with comparison, but with mastery, then you've already started walking a road that even the world's biggest minds must respect. And here's the secret they don't teach in school, in books, or even in boardrooms. The future doesn't belong to the loudest voice. It belongs to the most resilient vision. If your vision endures criticism, if it outlasts fatigue, if it evolves through pain, if it stays lit when everything around you goes dark, then you are not just chasing history. You are writing it. That's why he's watching. Not because you've made it, but because you're making it. Unfiltered, unrefined, and unstoppable. You are raw potential in motion. And that's what threatens stagnation. That's what shakes up old systems. That's what makes the world uncomfortable. Because real power doesn't announce itself. It shows up, it builds, it scales, and it never asks permission. So tonight, when you sit in silence and the fear comes knocking, when the doubt gets loud and the comfort gets tempting, I want you to remember this. Someone out there with infinite resources, infinite distractions, infinite access, is still losing sleep over you. That's not an accident. That's destiny nudging you. That's legacy whispering, I'm waiting. You will be told you are too much. You will be told to slow down. You will be told to think smaller, smile more, be grateful, stay in line. But those are the words of people who are no longer being studied. Those are the echoes of voices who have chosen safety over significance. That cannot be you. That will not be you. Because you've tasted the fire of momentum. You've heard the whisper of something larger calling your name. You've seen flashes of the world you're building. And even though it's hard, even though it's slow, even though it costs you everything, you are still here. You are still moving, You are still waking up with the hunger that shakes foundations. So go. Go into the morning like your blood is made of rocket fuel. Go into the night like you're building for generations. Go into your craft like your legacy depends on it. Because it does. And when Elon Musk, or anyone else of power, influence, or vision, looks your way, let them see clarity, let them see command, let them see a human being who does not wait to be inspired, but is the inspiration. You are not just part of a story, you are the author. Write something so daring, so defiant, so undeniable that even time cannot forget it. Let them study, let them wonder, let them watch. Because you were never here to blend in. You were born to stand out. And now, the world knows it. You're his ultimate obsession. And soon, the world's. Because if you're still here, reading, breathing, feeling the edge of these words as they cut deeper into your soul, then you're not the type to turn away when the fire rises. You're not made for average. You're not here for comfort. You're here for the climb, for the war, for the transformation that only obsession can demand from you. So listen closer. There's something you haven't fully understood yet. Elon Musk isn't just watching you because of what you've done. He's watching you because of what you're about to do. He sees the storm gathering behind your eyes. He sees the voltage in your silence. He recognizes the early signals of a mind that's about to alter something foundational. And he knows, like all visionaries do, that before the world sees it, he sees it. Before the market understands, before the audience arrives, before the world claps, a visionary can smell legacy rising like smoke from a future that's already been set on fire. You are that fire. He doesn't know your name yet? Good. That's your advantage. Because when you build in the shadows, there are no distractions. When no one is watching, you learn to sharpen alone. You craft with purity. You fight with purity. You become dangerous in silence. And when you finally step forward, you will not ask to be seen. The weight of your presence will demand it. Do you think it's coincidence that you're beginning to feel this shift? That the world suddenly feels too small? That every room you enter feels one size too tight? That's not restlessness. That's readiness. You are evolving. Your system is screaming for more because your potential is stretching against the cage you used to call home. You don't fit there anymore. You've outgrown comfort. You've outgrown ease. You've outgrown small talk, small dreams, and small versions of yourself. And this is the part no one tells you about success. Before the world sees your worth, you must believe it when no one else does. You must show up to the work when there's no applause. You must endure the loneliness that comes with outgrowing who you were. You must sit with the weight of your calling and still get up and still show up and still push forward even when your knees are shaking. That's what he's obsessed with. Not just your ideas, but your will, your hunger, your refusal to break, your relentless insistence on becoming more than they said you could be. Because that's what true greatness studies. Not comfort, not aesthetics, not trends, but the soul of someone who refuses to quit. So let them call you crazy. Let them say you're obsessed. Let them laugh, because while they're laughing, you're building. While they sleep, you move. While they doubt, you execute. And while they fade into mediocrity, you are becoming the very thing they'll one day write books about. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to persist. You don't need approval. You need action. You don't need to wait. You need to begin. Right now, today, this hour. Because someone like Elon Musk, he's not waiting for you to succeed. He's calculating the moment you do. And you better believe he's preparing for it. He's not interested in watching another copy of himself. He's interested in the original version of you, the unfiltered, unchained, unafraid version, the one who builds while bleeding, the one who speaks while trembling, the one who rises while breaking. That's who becomes unforgettable. You want the truth? You are not behind. You are not too late. You are perfectly timed for a breakthrough that doesn't just change your life. It sends shockwaves through the lives of everyone who ever doubted you. And that ripple, that impact, that's the reason he can't look away. So how do you honor that? You work. You work like the clock is ticking, and the world needs what only you can give. You study harder. You train deeper. You sacrifice longer. You build in the dark, so that when the light finally finds you, you're ready. Not shocked, not surprised. Ready. You let the obsession feed you. You let the pressure mature you. You let the sleepless nights mold you into a weapon the world has no defense against. Because you are not soft. You are not fragile. You are not here to be accepted. You are here to take territory. Territory of the mind, territory of the future, territory of every dream you buried because you thought it was too much. Let me tell you this. The people who change the world are always too much. Too bold, too intense, too loud, too stubborn. But the world doesn't remember the balanced ones. It remembers the obsessed. It remembers the relentless. It remembers the ones who dared to believe that one person, fully committed, can collapse mountains and rewrite the rules of what is possible. So if Elon Musk is losing sleep over you, let him. Let him toss and turn, wondering what you're building. Let him speculate while you execute. Let him watch and wait and wonder. But you don't pause. You don't explain. You move. Every hour, every day, every breath must carry the weight of someone who is chosen, even if no one has chosen you yet. Because at some point, every legend had to act like a legend before they were called one. And now it's your turn. You've read the words. You've felt the fire. Now close your eyes for one breath, just one, and picture this. The room you're in is not the room you'll stay in. The life you live now is not the life you're destined for. The strength you feel now is not even close to the strength you're capable of. And the version of you that Elon Musk is watching, that's the incomplete version. The world hasn't seen the real you, but it will. Because this isn't where your story ends. This is where it begins.